Welcome to Student Continent YouTube channel. Myself Vinay KH. Today I'll be discussing a UPSC preliminary examination strategy. Okay, so before evolving a strategy, we need to understand the cutoff for the preliminary examination. From past 3-4 years, it has been observed like the cutoff is ranging around 100 to 110. Okay, so that means it is the 50% of the marks. So even though the marks is just 50%, still so many students are failing. They are unable to make. Even after 3-4 years of the preparation also, they are not able to clear a preliminary examination. So we study lot of online videos, offline classes we attend, solve so many test series, watch different YouTube videos. Despite that, still we are not able to clear the examination. That means there is a fundamental problem with our strategy. One of the problem that I have identified is we are not very strong in our basics. So there are core pillars for the UPSC examination, especially for the prelims. That is polity, economy, history, geography, environment. So these subjects we should be very strong. When we are very strong in these fundamentals, we can able to clear this examination very easily. So what we need to do is, now there are like 3 months are left. You guys can decide your plan. One of the plan that I think is like you allocate first 7 days for polity. So you completely thoroughly study the polity complete subject. Okay, after that what you can do is take any test series, vision or insight, any subject based test series. So you solve polity questions, some 3-4 test series you solve. Okay, while solving you will understand where you are going wrong. You might be going wrong in the topics that you are already studied. So just understand the pattern of the failure, where you are failing repeatedly. So okay, so what that pattern, what you can do is, next time you will be reading polity, you concentrate on those topics or the areas where you made mistakes. Okay, so what you can do is, once you complete 7 days of polity, then start history, studying history for 7 days. When you are solving history for 7 days, morning time, just allocate some 2 or 3 hours to solve the previous year question paper or the test series subject wise question paper. Okay, so next, like that, after history you will complete after 7 days, then solve the previous year question papers or the any test series for like 3-4 test series history. Then in history also you do analysis, like where you are doing wrong. Okay, so that way you complete all the 5 subjects. Okay, 7 days you can allocate, or 5 days you can allocate, and also simultaneously solve the question papers. Only subject oriented question paper you need to solve. Okay, one round of this completion will happen. So you will understand which first you will gain a knowledge that which are the subject that you are weak, or which are the subject you are strong. In that subject, which area you are strong, which area you are failing. Okay, this pattern you need to understand. You need to diagnose your problem, then only you will have a better strategy for yourself. Okay, so now I am not telling anything to current affairs. So now I will be telling about the current affairs. So once you complete the basic subject, you spend some 5 days, okay, to understand the current affairs. Current affairs, there are a lot of current affairs material available in the market, online, YouTube videos. There are so much. Actually, that is a distraction, I can say. What you can do is, just have a understanding, broader level understanding of the current affairs. Example, I will tell one example. Corona. See, corona, maximum 1 question or 2 question will come, but every month current affairs will have some topic related to corona, and that too you will have a lot of material related to that one. So that is a bad strategy. You should not spend too much time on single topic. Just understand, visit WHO organization website and see what is the description that they have given, or any our government ministry website. So have that official definition, what are the causes, symptoms, precautionary measures, vaccine, that level. Fine, that's it. If you spend that much understanding, 1 hour or whatever is your time, you can allocate and have an understanding. Next, what you can do is, I have observed many students who are preparing many report, like World Economic Forum report, United Nations report, like that. There are lot of reports are there. I have seen one of the student in library, he has pasted around in his cubicle around hundreds of report. That is not needed. Just have a basic level of understanding. Okay, what are the environment reports, UN organization, what kind of report they give, private NGOs, what kind of report they give, some basic level of understanding. Okay, by seeing the question only you can able to judge, but to improve accuracy you just have a understanding of the different variety of the report. Okay, so current affairs you need to study that way. You should not spend too much time like understanding minute details and all. Just a broader level understanding. Okay, that way you will be able to have a very good confidence. See what happens, even if you make a mistake in corona one question, that is fine, still 198 marks is there. You should not spend too much question on one question. There are a lot of things to study. Just keep moving. But have a broader understanding of each topics. That's it. That way when you study minimum, your confidence will be maximum, because if the resources are minimum, you will be able to revise very effectively and you can retain in memory also. So that is one of the solution to have a confidence, like studying minimum and revising maximum. There are also one more mistake that I have identified is students when they make any mistake in exam, in the previous exam. So what they will do is they will prepare too much on the topic only. Example I will tell, in one of the previous year like 2018 or 17, they asked one question like if you have to go from Kottayam to the Tawang or some northeastern states, how many Indian states you need to cross that way. So that is one of the question they ask. So what students will do is next year they will study full map, like going from Trivandrum to the Kashmir and all. That is not needed. Okay, you just have a basic understanding of Indian map, the location north, east, south, west. Okay, that way. Also there is one more thing that the students do is like they try to remember all the capital of all the countries, like around 192 countries. That is not needed. Okay, even if you UPS asks that question, it is okay, you can ignore that. 2 marks question only, still 196 marks is there. You focus on that level. Okay, so that way you can able to effectively revise also. So now moving to other aspects apart from studies. So what happens is when we are studying in library or studying with friends, we will tend to demotivate because our friends may be scoring very good marks, we might not be we might be scoring very less. We should not get distracted by that. You should have confidence on yourself. He might be preparing on his own strategy. We don't know how many years or what kind of materials he has referred. We should not bother too much for that. We should be stick to our principles. This is my strategy, I am going to execute that way, because ultimately your parents are going to ask yourself only. They will ask like why you didn't clear. You should not blame others. Oh, because I have relied on this current affairs material, I taken that test series. You should not give any that kind of reasons for not qualifying. So now if I have to conclude this one, so the simple strategy is having a basic understanding of all the subjects, thorough revision, as many times as possible you revise that one. And current affairs you should not spend too much time, because UPSC will never ask 50 questions on current affairs or 100 questions. Maximum they can ask here 10 to 15. Even they will ask that questions are also unpredictable. If you can read any current affairs magazine, UPSC will now never ask the questions on that magazine only. So don't spend too much time on that one also. Test series you need to do subject wise test series. So that will be helpful, because you will have a very good understanding of the subject. Okay, and if you are getting very less marks in a complete test series, that full length test series, you should not too much worry, because UPSC will not follow that pattern. I can guarantee that one. Because this guarantee I am giving based on my previous year question paper analysis. Okay, all the best students. Best of luck.